Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. He's having a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this man, João Cancelo, is going to add so much more dynamism to his side, and he's the type of player who does well in a flowing system, in a flowing team. I like it when he moves centrally and makes himself an effective outlet. He basically can become a number 10, and he can produce some delicious little dinks over the top of any opposition defence.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Merino. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Merino. Mikel Merino gets flagged offside. Koundé. Arsenal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Timber. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that is one way to stop him. Pedri is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Martinelli. Merino. And here's Rafinha. Pedri. And here's Rafinha.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Thinks one through. João Cancelo gets over and intercepts. And this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski! But he's left disappointed.
Lewandowski has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Timber. It's Saka. Nicely shaped ball. Araujo spots it and intercepts. Searching pass he's played there. Pedri. And it's De Jong. It's a pretty loose pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's a key interception. Odegaard. Now it's Martinelli. Now Saliba. And it's Timber. And here's Saka. Pedri.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's a good... Tries a shot! Goal! Arsenal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
En el minuto 36, el dorsal 11.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And here's Saka. Timber. Saliba. And here's Marino.
That's good play from him.
And the shot! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot. This further to improve their cause. And they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Arsenal find a position of real strength now.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And it's Pedri. De Jong. Good ball, good take, and the shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Calafiori. Odegaard. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Arsenal producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Great defending, strong and determined. He'll fancy himself from here, looking to widen the gap even further here. Over to the right flank. Al Kubasi cuts out the pass. De Jong. Now it's Lewandowski. Spread to the right. Now it's Yamal. And it's Koundé. He's through here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Goes for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Timber. Spread out to the left. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
This is a promising build-up. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, important interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
La asistencia a este partido
Out for a throw.
asciende a 97.559 espectadores.
Not the most convincing of passes. Kubasi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Saka. Rafinha. Dani Olmo. Oh, Red, nice interception. Yamal, and it's Olmo. Yamal, Dani Olmo, that's destined for the flank. Now it's Rafinha. Yamal receives it in a good position here. He's given the time to pick a pass. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's in on goal. Oh, that's a fine interception. Gabriel did well to emerge with the... And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Kubasi has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Nicely aimed pass. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Gabriel has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen. Barcelona are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Now it's Martinelli. Ødegaard. It's a threatening ball. João Cancelo. Pedri. Short changes him with that pass. De Jong. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Back towards the middle. Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking to play him in. Delivered low. Shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. That was a given, it always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Gabriel has been sent off, just to confirm. It was a straight red. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Rafinha! De Jong. And it's Pedri. And it's De Jong. Gyökeres. Well, that looks a cracking ball. He's got away. A lot of shoots. Now, who's going to be first to this? Can he... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ødegaard. Can he finish? And he couldn't keep it down. De Jong. That's going wide left. Rafinha charging forward, the ball at his real chance! And he's spooned it over the bar. He's had it taken off him. Oh, nicely intercepted. And the number on the board is 3. Koundé. So that's it. It is all over. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Gyökeres picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off. Now it's Olise. And the finish! And again! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took.
Can he finish? Well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go and better, possibly.
Chouameni with the slide tackle there. Gyökeres. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Saka, and he's been shifted off it. First quarter of an hour gone. Nicely aimed pass. He's had it taken off him, and it's Rabiot. He's through here. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. He's picked his way through. That's the keeper's ball. Olise, can he get it through? That's a nicely shaped ball. He's having a shot! Goal! France! And they're back in front!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
France have their lead.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Dembele. Hernandez has it out wide and in space. Incoming delivery. And he's stuck it away. They are purring, truly purring. France now in a position far more desirable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Mbappe tries a shot! And it's been hooked away. Timber. Stood up well to him there. Dembele concedes a free kick for that. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And he cuts out the supply. Mbappe looking for options for movement. Merino. And now the breakaway. Gyökeres running with the ball. That's a lovely pass. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. France do have a chance to counter here. Lovely feet. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Merino. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Decent chance! Mbappe is magnificent! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they're threatening to fly away here. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
France palpably stronger, better, superior. Upamecano gets across to intercept that. He's shifting through the... Goes for a shot! That's another chance! And there's a goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Olise! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So now the it's Dembele! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That's the end of the first 45. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. The second half is up and running. Arsenal not having the rob of the green at the moment. They are trailing. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Merino. And it's Ødegaard. And here's Marino. Upamecano did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, it's Dembele. And this is Rabiot. And that is well cleared. France have got it back and they'll have another go. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's in. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. This is a Saka! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Merino. Martinelli. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He might be in here! Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now he's running away. Takes a shot! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Calafiori kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That is good alertness. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And no, that was never going to make it. Conte. Tchouaméni to Rabiot. Olise. Rice gets over and intercepts. Merino. Gyökeres. Now it's Marino. And it's Ødegaard. Ambitious ball here. Tchouaméni. Timber calmly anticipates. Rabiot. France are looking to break at pace. Probing pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, it's Dembele. Aimed beyond the defence. Olise. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Pass somewhat off target. Crunching tackle. Tries to play it through. Rabiot wins the duel this time. Great ball and he's in here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's got that all wrong and it's a penalty. Arsenal present their opponents with the best possible chance here.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11.
Clearly engaging in mind games here.
À leur place, le numéro 20.
As you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased...
Oh, he's having a go! And that has faded wide.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
France have it back and can go again. Thuram, Mbappe. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This for genuine comfort. That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Spread neatly, and that was asking for too much. France clearly now in lead preservation mode. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Conte. Koundé. And it's Rabiot. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Chance, surely! In he goes again. It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Arsenal have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to...